brother, brother.
There's far too many of you dying. You know
Happy Monday, Chris.
Happy Monday to everybody.
Happy Monday, happy Monday. Happy
Have we done a Monday before?
I don't think so.
I don't think we have.
No?
Fresh off record-setting temps
Yeah.
and heat. We continue to bring the heat on Monday.
Like I said, as long as it's not snowing in July, if it's snowing in July, we're all screwed.
I made this comment
All
to someone
screwed.
this past weekend. Remember this day in the middle of January when it's 21 degrees with a wind chill of none.
And everybody's bitching.
Right. At least you can be in shorts, no shirt if you want, whatever.
Right.
I would rather take that than brown, dirty, slushy snow mixed with ice, mixed with a wind chill. That's just me.
Amen. Amen, Stormfields.
It's just me. I've been called worse, by the way. Than Stormfield.
What's going on, Coach?
We got a lot going on.
Yeah, we got a lot going on. So let me bring everybody else up to speed on this. Thanks for joining us, Jim and Richie, Rich Turner. SportsBiz Podcast is no longer. It is now rebranded, and we did that for a bunch of reasons.
We sent it out to pasture, as they say, right?
Well, like I said, first of all, you refused to call it a podcast.
Correct.
So it was a cast. You just cast. We're doing a cast.
Yes.
My mother would just call it potting. Are you potting?
Right.
Like we're planting flowers.
I don't like to be put in a box.
No.
The box. I just...
No.
Casting.
So we got rid of that. It was a strategic move. It was SportsBiz Podcast for about 5 years.
Very strategic.
And I think we outgrew it, and so it is rebranded. Not a big stretch to SportsBiz Radio, of which we'll be able to incorporate different shows in there, different topics, different segments, and then we'll be able to feature other podcasters or other radio hosts who have their own shows as well under that umbrella. So you'll have a choice. Obviously, you won't come off of our choice because right? Because Chris joined us.
Correct. But can you say we've expanded our palette?
We have.
Right?
Yeah.
So, and if you can do that in life, usually, it's a good move.
I think it's a good move. Yeah.
We're out of the cage, Rob.
We're
out of the cage.
I'm doing good, Rich. Come and see me sometime down here at the studio. So we're at the WNHU on the campus of the University of New Haven, which, Rich, if I remember, wasn't too far away from you. Oh, Chris, friend, how you doing, buddy? Go tape some ankles, man. Come on.
Hey, friend.
Come on. Enjoy the time off. Best in the business.
And
military
active
man.
Military man.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Defender of our freedom.
Yeah, great human being, Chris is. Great guy. We're lucky to have him here. I am for sure. So SportsBiz Radio, rebranded, expanding our reach, expanding our programming, expanding our theming, inviting others to come in if they have shows that they want to host. We started a new website, sportsradio.com. SportsBizRadio.com. Yep. We obviously we have a big conference come up, SportsBiz Startup Weekend down in Orlando in January. So this is becoming real. Can we just touch on one point? Yeah.
If everyone saw the graphic that got blasted out via social media, not my own doing.
Yeah.
I believe I got top billing.
Well, you deserve it.
Which, in the showbiz world, is what it's all about.
That's huge. Well, do you still have your Actors Guild card?
Somewhere dusty, and it's literally probably disintegrating. However,
right.
Top billing.
Yeah.
I'm honored. Let's just say I'm honored. Top billing. I couldn't believe it.
Well deserved.
I mean, there's no secret. At first I just jumped on and now I carry the whole show. I'm not saying that.
Thank God.
There's no secret.
Thank God you do. Because there is zero preparation on my end. I'm barely showing up.
I do prep work. I do
a lot. You do.
I do. I take it serious.
You do take it serious, and I appreciate that. That's why this whole thing works.
So,
yeah.
You found someone that is crazy enough
to
put together these bizarre topics and lists, who has as much useless information as me.
But they work.
Yeah.
I think the top 10 in our list are top 10-ish.
Yes.
I think this is kind of what has propelled us. I think we found our footing, right? It's really taken us in drinks. It's been the pace car.
I believe that.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Yeah. So good. Yeah, I am here, Rich. I've been here for a couple years now, working over at the university. So I'm in town, buddy. SportsBiz Radio. Do we have any sports topics we want to cover today?
I have none.
You have none?
I have none. But I got topics.
Yeah,
But
I know you
none.
got topics.
There's too many other good things. I
Yeah.
couldn't even get involved. I tried. I had some things written down. I had some sports topics written down.
Yeah.
And then I went down my list with other stuff, and there's no room.
We got way too much.
There's no room. We're doing 3 shows. We'll get to this week. If those of you who don't know, I'll mention it again. We're doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We have a new segment that we will debut tomorrow.
Oh, we are?
New segment will debut tomorrow, bringing back a guest that we formerly had who will have a semi-regular segment with us from now on, who everyone loved first time he was on.
Yeah.
He'll be back tomorrow. I won't give any more details. New segment.
I can't say who it is?
No.
Okay.
No, I'd rather it be a surprise.
All right. Yeah. All right.
He has a theme song already. You know you're a big deal if you have a theme song, right?
He does. That's right.
Also engineered and crafted by me. The whole segment. The music. So, again, I get top billing.
Yeah,
That's how it works. So I
It
get
does.
I get it.
Yeah. All right. So should I tee up our what are we going to do next?
So I've got 2 main topics.
All right.
This is just general life. The first one I'd like to
So
call
SportsBiz Radio in the news. Let me get our theme song going.
Oh, hit it. That's right.
Right?
That's
so
right.
this is SportsBiz Radio theme song for In the News.
That's right.
Do you remember when this song came out?
Yeah.
I used to go down to ESPN the weekend every year where they used to have it. You remember that? They had it down at Disney?
Yes.
This is the theme song. Right in Disney Studios. And there's a nice little swear word in here that they never edited.
Right.
And it was like,
It slipped in.
I think that's the first swear word ever in the music in Disney.
Well, they had to edit the entire the title.
Yeah.
It's not "Let's Get It Started."
What's it?
It's supposed to be "Let's Get Retarded."
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Again, no fact checking.
No fact checking.
I thought
Right?
it was "Let's Get Retarded."
Oh, I don't know.
That's what I thought on the album. I could be wrong. Maybe I just wanted it to be that.
Right.
I
You're
really
wrong.
thought that's what it is. Am I wrong?
You're wrong. I don't know.
I think
I don't
it's
know
like-
if you're wrong, but what you just said is
I think
it's kind of hilarious and it's squeezy and.
Top billing, Rob.
Yeah.
Top billing. That's what I do.
All right, SportsBiz Radio news report. Go ahead, Doctor.
Listen, this first one,
Yeah.
this is filed under.
Yeah.
Where are we going with this planet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I've yet to wrap my head around this.
Yeah.
Okay. I look at it. I read it 6 or 7 times, and I still don't understand. I won't even name where in California this is happening.
Oh my God.
But this is happening in California.
I know what you're gonna say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Manholes. You know about this?
Yes, I saw that.
So manholes on the street.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what a manhole is.
Yeah.
The name is being changed to maintenance hole. Not manhole anymore. Or manhole cover. Because it's manhole.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
What is going on?
What have we become? I don't understand this one. This one I can't get behind. Not because I really care about manholes or what you call them. But
I just, I go from being a 12-year-old joke to, all right, this is kind of serious because what's next after that?
right. What's
Right.
next?
Yeah.
We're gonna be a flat, neutral
Yeah.
society, right?
Right. Yeah.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah. I don't know.
Last time I checked, our freedom wasn't won and this country wasn't formed on neutrality, was it?
No. Right.
Now, listen, two things may not equate, but my point is, who is this really harming? Is this harming anyone? No, it's actually saving people, right? Because it's a cover,
Right.
and it serves a purpose.
Yeah.
I don't understand this.
Yeah.
Like, where does it stop?
We need to change your manhole name. there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris, let's change Chris's manhole.
That's a hell of a hole in the middle. I don't understand. I don't understand. This is one of those things where I don't know what to do.
I don't know
read
what to
that
do
and
either.
I go,
I want to give a serious answer and a long dissertation on the thought process.
There's not one.
There's not.
there's not one
It's
that
just
exists.
scratch your
I
head
thought
like-
about that. I
Yeah.
thought about that, and I said, okay,
Yeah.
who are we?
Come on.
Who are we insulting? Let me look at everyone's vantage point. Who on this planet cares what that thing's called?
Apparently, probably 3 people.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess it only takes 3 to ruin everything.
Yeah.
Right? Because So
every party's
ladies,
got a pooper.
gentlemen,
Yeah.
in certain parts of our country,
Yeah.
watch out for the maintenance holes.
Yeah. Don't fall into maintenance holes. You know what I have to say to that? Give me a little shelter.
Oh God. When is that? When are they going to cultivate Mars so we can move there? Is it
Can we
happening?
do something?
It costs like $10 million. It takes 30 years to get to.
Would you move to Mars, or if we could colonate the bottom of the ocean?
I'd move,
Because there's still an option to resurface.
I'd move to Vegas before any of that. I don't really care.
That Mars, Vegas. I mean, really,
Let's
is there
be
much of a
honest.
difference?
If you're asking me,
Right, it's about the same temperature.
yeah, don't worry about it.
It's the same temperature.
Right, I can find the bottom of the ocean there. And
Right, there's all kinds of creepy crawlies. All right, go ahead. What's your next one? Please talk about Area 51.
That's coming.
Okay,
That's coming.
I'm sorry.
I can do that first. Let's do that one
Let's
first.
do that one.
So what are we doing? We're bum rushing Area 51?
Oh, could you imagine that?
So, wait, just set the scene, right?
Fantastic.
Is it going to be like a marathon? They're going to have tape, and we bust through, and then we just run into the area?
You know what's even the best part about it is the memes that have come out of this are
Hysterical.
just,
I thought of some myself.
legendary.
I thought of some myself.
Freaking legendary.
post.
Yeah.
But, okay, I'm going to ask you this question first.
Robin
what do you
Will-
believe in?
Oh, there's no way that we are alone in this universe. There's
Right,
no
it just
way.
doesn't make sense
No,
logically,
There's
right?
no. There's no way.
I'm with you.
Yeah. There's
I'm
no
with you.
way.
What do you believe is the level of in the dark we are by the government? Do you think it's half of as bad as it sounds? Do you think it's
Well, think of it this way, right? As a coach,
Yeah.
there's certain things you could share with the kids and certain things you cannot,
correct?
right? This is one of those things that they could not share with anybody.
Agreed. I agree with that.
Right?
I
So
agree with that.
oh, hey, then yeah, there you go. We can't share that either.
Well, you
Right.
can say this: we're now sponsored by Home Depot.
I think it goes that way. So
Yeah,
we
that's what
go,
she said.
we go, right. So stop messing with our manhole covers there, Chris.
I think we just started talking about Area 51,
And
the
look what
government
happened.
just took our mics
They
down.
did. No, it was Alexa. Alexa heard us.
Listen,
Yeah, and you got to
Strange
fix
things
that.
have happened.
So let's just watch Chris fix this microphone for a second. So let
Hey, dude, I'm done.
So do I think it? Do we think it's something's there? Yeah, something's.
Yes.
You know, where there's smoke, there's fire,
is
right?
there a craft in the building?
Yes,
I agree.
without a doubt.
I agree.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Does that make you nervous?
No. Well, you know, I'm more nervous of a meteorite doing what has happened in the last. I mean, history repeats itself, right? So every couple million years, the Earth has then kind of recalibrated itself,
Yes.
right? And it's going to recalibrate itself again.
That's part of this whole song.
Yeah,
She is off the charts.
off the charts.
Off the charts.
Who's this? Janis Joplin?
No, everyone thinks it is.
Yeah.
It's not.
Who is it?
I'll give the listeners 3 minutes to see if they.
All right.
Well, don't look it up.
Yeah, don't look it up. Yeah.
It doesn't scare me or make me nervous.
Yeah.
It intrigues me.
Yeah.
I want to know. Like, listen, here's what I look at it too. If
Yeah.
there was extraterrestrial life that was stronger, smarter, had more advanced weapons,
They would've wiped us out.
wiped us out. Already.
Yeah. We would have
Or at least took us over and said, all right,
something.
you want to know my honest opinion?
Yeah.
If they were capable of that, they might have looked around and said, what the hell would we want this place
These
for?
morons.
Yeah,
They're
probably
worried
so
about
advanced.
manhole covers.
Right.
right.
What about manhole
Right,
covers?
Right? We're doing light speed.
Exactly.
We're doing light speed up here,
Exactly.
right? We're floating around in space. You guys are worried about manhole covers.
Do you think that they have come down here, abducted people, taken samples? Do you think any of that is true?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I do.
I don't know if I believe it, but I
Yeah.
know that it makes complete sense.
Yeah.
If we think they're out there and they have the capability, why wouldn't they?
Right.
Right? And do research. Now, I think those samples and everything else should stop people from being nervous because they probably already sampled everything like we just said.
Yeah.
Said,
No.
what is this? We're
Yeah.
wiffle ball compared to them.
Right. These guys
Like,
are ridiculous. We are wiffle ball.
and they're going to implode on their own.
Yeah.
So we don't need to get involved.
Yeah. Yeah. They're
Right?
already trying to kill themselves,
Yes.
right? So
So you have no
Coach V is an alien. Yeah, I think so, Dante. He may be.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
100%.
And Mummy. He's a mummy.
100%.
Yeah.
No, he's
Yeah. Yeah, he's from outer space.
he does not live
right.
on this planet
No,
originally.
no, he's from outer space.
I mean, just based on endurance alone.
Yeah. Who could
It's-
do that? Yeah. Yeah. He's got the liver of an alien.
Yeah.
From Neptune.
I gotta say, like that's
Right. He's got 7 livers. Right? Open him up. Yeah, when you go to Area 51, there's Coach V waiting for you with a bat.
Come on with that.
Right.
So
the lunatics.
Okay, so that
Yeah.
topic.
Yeah.
I mean, so. Going back to Gimme Shelter. Anybody come in with anything?
No, no one came in with who was the
Mary,
background.
Mary. Merry Clayton.
Mary Clayton.
And the only reason I always remember that is because it sounds like Merry Christmas.
Did you just fact check? I think we caught you on. I think.
No. I'm looking at my notes for the show.
All right. Yeah, that one surprised me that you knew who it was.
It's just 'cause
you're a trap.
It reminds me. It's easy. It's like Merry Christmas. Her
Yeah.
name's Mary Clayton. She's a soul singer.
Yeah.
Everyone thought it was like Janis Joplin.
No. Yeah, because it came out right around that time,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mary Clayton, folks.
Yeah.
Look her up.
Yeah. Very good.
So, what's this move now? That we can form a group and we'll just overtake them, run inside, and see what's in there.
Yeah, we're gonna come in. No, it must be the Air Force facility, right?
Yeah.
It's got to be Area 51's an Air Force facility because I think there's right
Yes.
there's an airport there.
Yes.
So,
but the government workers that work there get flown from the airport in Vegas out to it. Like, it's very secluded.
Yeah, that's right.
obviously. So this is going to take some planning. This is going to take resources, and there's a good chance you're going to get filled with about 50 magazines full of automatic weapons if you decide.
There's certain things you can't tell the general public, and this is just one of them. Right?
And in your opinion, is that to stop any mass hysteria?
Yes,
right?
yes. I mean, there's certain things that, are just out there.
I agree.
I mean, how many things do you think they see in outer space that they
So do you
that
think
they know
Santa
about?
Claus, the Easter Bunny, they're all in there?
They're hiding.
They're hiding in there?
Right.
Tupac, Biggie?
No, they're all waiting
Everyone's
for
in
us.
there?
They're all waiting for
Elvis?
us. Elvis, they're all waiting. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I can get behind it. Listen.
This is not a bad idea, Chris. Government could fund our country for 10 years if they make the Area 51 attacks a pay-per-view event.
100%.
100. Could you imagine
100%.
Oh.
How much would you pay for that?
Oh, I sneak.
Top.
I come.
What's the top you'd
I
go?
actually the gas that it would take me to drive over to your house to watch it with you.
Okay.
Right.
I'd pay $200 for that.
$200 to watch an attack.
100%.
Yeah. One camera. You have to have multiple cameras and
No. Hold on.
Droid.
I need full production value.
Yeah.
High def, multiple angle.
Play by play.
100. Yeah.
Play by play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not Uncle Louie,
right.
filming your Little League baseball game. I
Right.
need this is a production.
High quality
I
production.
need UFC style pay-per-view production.
Yeah.
And I would pay $200.
Backstories on some of these crazies.
Tease it. Give me the
Yeah.
whole thing. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Bring on some
$200
former
easy.
employees who are spilling. There's a great guy.
yeah.
I don't know. I forgot his name on Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
It's a 3-hour podcast. The guy gets so worked up about it, he starts having migraines. He has to stop.
He's talking about his experience there.
He was a worker there, and everything he saw. And
Did he come clean? Did he say?
Yeah, everything.
He said absolutely.
I
They're there.
highly recommend you watch it.
Yeah, you know what? I saw that. There was another guy, like this infamous guy that was there
Yep.
that came clean, and then he disappeared.
Yes.
Remember they killed
Never
him,
saw him
or so
again.
you never saw him again.
This guy talks about some of the threats.
Right,
some of the
right, and how these things were walking around. I don't know.
So I don't know.
Yeah,
That's all I'll say.
but they got to get in. Like you got to see it.
Exactly.
It's almost like Stranger Things.
But you know what else though?
Yeah.
Do you remember the Geraldo Rivera when they opened up the vault?
There's nothing.
Right? That was what's his name's vault, right?
Yeah.
The
Al
vault.
Capone.
Al Capone's
Al
vault.
Capone.
And everybody, I remember being a
Right.
kid.
And he's running in.
And he's banging the lock.
I gotta say that ruined his career.
100%.
Right?
It made
took
him
him out
less
of
credible.
yeah, right. Took him out of mainstream.
Made him a
mainstream.
joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was looking for things. He's like blowing things off. Here's a book.
Yes.
Right?
There was a rag, a book.
Oh my gosh.
And-
But you know what? Good for him. He rolled the dice.
He did roll the dice. I have
He
no problem.
rolled the dice.
I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
What's Geraldo Rivera's birth name? Do you know? I know.
Of course you do. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Is it Merry Christmas?
Gerald Rivers.
Is it manhole cover?
Gerald Rivers
Yeah.
is his
Yeah.
given name.
Yeah. You know what? I Gerald Rivers. You know what? Chris, he said if anything's at 51, Area 51, it's moved by now. You're probably right about that.
That's 100% true.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's 100% true.
Yeah. Jim Nance and Tony Roma need to be on that. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Can we get we'll storm the area.
This is the lead-in song we want to hear as they're coming down the
Right.
dirt road, right? All
You
2 million
you
of
see
them.
the heat rising from the road, making it blurry.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're all coming in, and they got their Spider-Man, their Batman outfits on, right?
And they just get mowed down by automatic weapons. And drone strikes. Right? That's worth $200 too. They didn't even make it to the front door.
Right. No, I think that the strategy was at Comic-Con when they announced all those new Marvel movies, the 12 Marvel movies. I think they all said, "Okay, no, we're good now."
Yeah.
We're all set.
Yeah.
No, never mind.
Which I was very excited about.
I know that's a whole segment.
When I saw the timeline.
Oh my gosh! Right, the 12 of them.
I've been on this for a while researching, but now that they're announced officially, that'll be another episode.
Oh my gosh!
It's gonna be fantastic.
When I saw that, I said, Chris is not sleeping tonight. Chris is not sleeping. 12 Marvel movies announced. Unbelievable.
None of which caught me off guard.
Yeah.
Because I was doing research.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's real now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Raise movie tickets to $50 a pop. I'm still going.
Yeah.
That's how I am. Yeah. That's just me. I support the cause.
All right. So, Hall of Fame. Let's talk a little baseball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I did want to bring that up.
All right. All right. Go ahead.
Not for nothing.
Yeah.
Mo Rivera has to give that speech in 110-degree weather. God.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
Right? Did he look like he was going to just pass out?
He looked like he was ready to get 3 outs without breaking a sweat still.
Yeah.
He's the man.
Yeah.
That guy is ice.
Yeah.
He's the man. And you want to know something? You forgot how easy it was or how hard it is to win those games in the ninth inning
when you don't have them. Yeah, when you don't have them.
Best I ever saw, probably the best it ever will be.
Closer.
Had a great speech, I thought. Stayed true to himself. Yeah, nothing else I could say. I mean, he deserves everything he got. He was a stand-up guy, never any issues, a la Jeter, although Jeter probably did more things behind the scenes than Mo. Mo's a very religious type of guy, blah, blah, blah.
He's got a family, right?
A
bunch of kids.
Family, kids. His son's in the minor leagues right now as a pitcher. Just
Panama? Where is he from?
Yes.
He's Panama?
Yes. Great story. Like, failed starting pitcher, or about to be failed starting pitcher, was not even considered that much of a prospect.
Yeah.
Did make a couple starts, made his debut, wasn't great, and all of a sudden found his niche, and off we go.
How do you do that, though, as a coach? You come in as a starter, is it just, you just know that guys have, they got 1 or 2 innings in them, and that's about it?
I think you can physically tell a lot of times, but with him you couldn't, because he all of a sudden, when he started games, he was very ordinary. He was a 90, 92 mile an hour righty, decent stuff, not great. And then all of a sudden that 95 season happened where the Yankees got into the postseason, namely against the Mariners for the pennant. And listen, you had John Wetland, who was a great closer, but you had Rivera coming in the 7th, 8th inning. And I remember when watching this and going, this guy is throwing 98 and nobody can smell him. He's averaging 2 strikeouts an inning, sometimes 3. Like, who is this guy? Sure enough, it was Mo. Now, the problem you have is in that series, the deciding game, Rivera's sitting in the bullpen, didn't even pitch. They went extra innings. They blew a late lead. Buck Showalter didn't realize what he had with him. Didn't know who he was yet. Even though he showed signs of it, but you put him in that game, Yankees may win that and go to the World Series in 95. So, is what it is.
Yeah.
But then Joe Torre just inherited keys to the kingdom. All those guys. Mo took shape into who he was. They didn't re-sign Wetland. They just named him the closer, and he never looked back.
You know what that sucks about that whole era, though, is that Mattingly just retired right before they won it.
1 year. 1 year.
Yeah, no, he deserved one.
Everybody wanted that, right? Like, he was my favorite Yankee growing up, of course. Donnie Baseball. But what can you do?
What could you do?
That's timing. That's life. Talk to Dan Marino.
Yeah. Exactly. Another one.
Same thing.
Jim Kelly.
All of them.
I mean, how many times he's got to play in the Super Bowl?
At least he got there. You're talking about Mattingly, who didn't even get a chance, right? He got 1 postseason experience in 95. That was it.
Yeah.
Marino, right? Mm-hmm. Never got to a Super Bowl.
No.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing. So, happens. This is on my top 100 songs of all time list. Rebel. By the, rest in peace, unfortunately, David Bowie. He came in that string of... It felt like 6 months we were losing everyone, right?
Prince and everybody just went,
crazy.
Quickly. All right, so SportsBiz Radio News. Is that it? Are we wrapping up? Or we got one more? All right.
This is one I can't wait to talk about. This is a Muhammad Ali-like return to show business, in my opinion. namely stand-up comedy. Eddie Murphy has signed on with Netflix, $70 million.
How many shows?
One stand-up special, I think.
Holy cow.
Now, here's the question.
Yeah.
Let's just trace the career real quick.
Hmm.
You got the two specials. Delirious.
Yeah.
Did you ever see Eddie Murphy Delirious?
Fantastic.
Right?
Yeah.
Raw.
Raw was great.
Then you got the Saturday Night Live. You got all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
You got those movies, Trading Places. You have... He was everywhere. Coming to America. All the great ones.
His best movie, by the way.
100%. Hands down. Then, now think about the style of comedy that was more prevalent then and what he was doing.
Right.
Right? He was raw, as his special said.
Yeah.
He was doing homophobic. He was doing the language. He was doing... And he was hysterical, right?
Yeah.
This is a guy who, in his prime, was the best of the best, while Cosby, that hypocrite, who's in jail, who gave Eddie Murphy a hard time, right?
Yeah.
About being too dirty and being, not an upstanding citizen, right? Talk about a hypocrite. Where's he right now?
Right.
Number one, Cosby was going full steam. Richard Pryor was still going full steam. Go down the list. Murphy was better than all of them.
Hands down.
He blows away Chris Rock. He blows away Chappelle. I don't care who you want to Seinfeld?
Chappelle is...
No. Stop. Stop.
I don't know.
Stop.
Chappelle is pretty good.
Stop. I'm not doubting that.
Yeah.
I'm saying...
But different style.
This is Babe Ruth,
Yeah.
in my opinion, stand-up comedy. Seinfeld, all those guys came up at the same time, roughly.
Right.
He was better than all of them.
What was the movie that he was in where he played... was it Mama's House, or he played like 4 or 5 different roles? He played the old man. He played the old lady.
Dr. Doolittle. No, right?
No.
No.
You walking over, but you limping back.
Not Dr. Doolittle.
What was the name of
Nutty
that?
Professor.
Nutty Professor.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yep.
Right?
He played Cletus, the dad.
Yeah.
Hercules was in there.
Right.
Right?
Hercules.
He played the mom. He played the brother.
I want to stick this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. I got a razor in my bag. Right?
Nutty Professor.
Yeah.
Fantastic. He played like 5 roles.
She would talk about her boyfriend.
Oh.
The grandmother. Isaac's like a Brahmin bull. Yeah. So think about that, right? So
Nutty Professor, yeah.
He goes mainstream, right?
Yeah.
Even after his movies like the Coming to Americas, then he starts to transition into Nutty Professor. He starts to tone it down a little bit. Then he hits the kids market.
Yeah.
He hits the kids market with Daddy Daycare.
Daddy Daycare was fantastic.
Right? A bunch of Norbit.
Yeah.
Movies like that.
Yeah.
Then he goes pay dirt with the donkey from Shrek.
Yeah. How could you imagine? Unbelievable.
All 3 of those, right?
The Clumps. That's right.
Clumps.
The name is the Clumps.
Professor Clump.
Yeah. It's a great.
Janet Jackson was in the first one, right?
That's right.
I think.
Yeah.
So now he destroys the kids market, right?
Yeah.
Now I think he's 58. I think
It's got to be.
he's 58 years old.
Yeah.
Now he runs it back to stand-up comedy. What's he going to do? Can he? I mean, listen. Some of the material he had early, I don't know how that goes over these days. I don't know if he cares. I don't know if Eddie Murphy's going to not be Eddie Murphy. That's what I want to say.
And his kids are all grown up,
Yeah,
right?
they're all
So
grown
now he's got
Well, he
great.
had 3 wives?
Probably.
The latest was Mel B from the Spice Girls,
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So-
He's in a brand new episode of Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee with Seinfeld.
No. Did you see it?
I watched it last night.
How was it?
It's fantastic. He's hysterical. So here's my thing. People are like, oh, he's going to be censored this time. Go watch that. Go watch the amount of F-bombs he throws in just that. And that's not a show where you do that.
That's true.
That's Jerry
true.
was
Because
almost...
Jerry Seinfeld does not
He was
swear.
almost doubled over, crying in laughter.
Because he's that naturally funny.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So go watch it if you can.
I'm going to watch it
that.
tonight.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
That leads me to believe this is going to be...
You know what the thing about it is? Because I watch all those episodes.
Me too.
Coffee and car comedians.
I
and
think I'm
drinking.
funnier than half those people, by the way.
I think you
watch
are
them, I
too.
think I am.
Because yes,
I'm just saying.
So Jerry Seinfeld, he's kind of, when you know he doesn't really respect that person. Well, he's not going to spend a day with
But
him
you
if he
can
doesn't
tell.
like him.
But you
You
can
could
tell.
tell who he respects as a comedian.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Because he's different.
It's you know what the difference is, Rob? There's people I have to have on the show
Yeah.
for the show.
Right.
And there's people I want on the show.
yes.
Don Rickles.
That was
Eddie
unbelievable.
Murphy. I think he wanted Kramer. What's his name? Kramer from his show.
No fact checking.
I think he wanted him on the show. He told that little story about the tough time.
That was interesting,
Right.
right? And he came around. You could see how close of friends they were.
Exactly.
And how did you see Elaine when she was on? Julia Louis-Dreyfus. And she basically was like, Jerry, we like you so much better now.
Right.
He was a tyrant.
Yes. But you can tell who he knows he has to have on and who he wants on. Mm-hmm. This one was a complete want.
I wish I saw it.
I felt like there was like the Zach Galifianakis, a couple of the other ones where he was going through the motions.
Yeah.
And this one is like, we came up together. I remember watching you when you were 21 and I was 21. Like, those are the ones. And I get it.
Yeah, because a lot of those comedians that are now they have their shtick. They're not really. Bill Burr is, I think. It's just Bill Burr. He's just authentic. That's who he is. He's a naturally funny guy.
He could have gotten through with that group then.
Yes,
and made it.
With I think so. I think because he is so politically
Mike Richards
incorrect. Mike Richards. Yeah, something Richards. Is it Mike Richards? I don't know if that's his real.
Kramer, right?
Yeah, I don't. His Richards. Something Richards. I don't know if it's Mike though.
Again, zero
fact checking.
Zero.
We do none at all. We have no one producing the show for us. It's just us.
So. What do you think? What's Eddie Murphy going to do? Is he going to tone it down? Is he going to be Eddie Murphy? Listen, does Eddie Murphy need to tone it down? Does he care?
I think there's so much great...
Does he need $70 million?
I think there's so much great content right now from when he was in his prime, and the difference between when he was in his prime and today.
It's going to be monumental.
Yes, it can be.
Yeah, it can be.
It can be.
It can be.
Yeah, Michael Richards, you're right. Yeah, it's Michael Richards. Yeah, of course. Why do I question those things?
I don't know.
Yeah, I ever know.
One day you'll learn. I'm like your Yoda. Here to teach. Eventually you'll learn. But I think, I don't look forward to stand-up comedy. I don't know. I don't. But there are certain guys that I'll watch and I'll laugh out loud and they'll get me. I'll laugh. That's Eddie Murphy to me. There's a couple. There's a few. Kevin Hart I think is funny, but I don't just sit there and laugh out loud. I do enjoy him. I think he's funny. But none of these guys can hold a candle to Murphy. None of them. My opinion. None of them. And that time, I think, when they came up, I think that world was so crazy then. A lot different than it is now. I'm talking about the behind the scenes, the drugs, the booze, the whole scene of getting on stage at all these clubs.
And how hard it was.
Yeah. I think that's all the Rodney Dangerfield era, all those guys.
Yeah.
I think, and then he breaks into Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
And he carried that show. Rob, he carried that show.
And that was a loaded
with an all-star cast.
Right.
And he carried it, right?
Right. That was a loaded.
So that's the 27 Yankees of comedy, in a way, for that time. Mm-hmm. And he stood out. So to me, I'm interested to see what it's like, what he does, how he is. And if the numbers are correct, I mean, $70 million is... Wow. Do yourself a favor, watch that show. Watch the Seinfeld show.
I will.
It was very good.
Good.
Very good.
All right. So is that the last...
That's where we'll cut that off.
Right. Okay. We have a lot to talk about. Yeah.
And we got a list. We have another top 10 list today.
We do. Hold on. Let me.
The top 10 list music we need.
Yeah. I'm trying to find it, and I don't know if I could find it this quickly, but I think I'll tee it up.
Okay.
This was the first thing I could get. Top 10 list, SportsBiz Radio top 10 list, brought to you by the coach.
Yeah, brought to you by Nobody Cares.
Nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit, except for Jay. Jay's our lone.
Well, that was one of those few and far between swear words that we use on our show.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I like that.
Yeah, no one. Yeah, okay.
We want to lift the PG rating anyway, right? We want to be at least PG-13.
Yeah, exactly.
How many of those are you allowed on regular broadcast TV now? You're allowed 3 or 4.
Are you?
Yeah, I was reading that. You're allowed 3 or 4 because I've watched shows
per episode on
like FX and things like that. And
that's different.
They'll throw a couple of those out on the cable network.
That's different, right?
They get 3 or 4 or 5.
You can't on CBS, NBC, and the only reason why is because it's still offered for free.
100%.
Yeah, it's still offered for free if you're the dork who's sitting there with the controller.
Some lunatic in Idaho
some lunatic, right, over by Area 51.
Yes.
All right,
wearing tinfoil on their head.
Right. Right. Yeah.
So today the list, okay. This list is kind of bizarre, but I enjoyed doing it. This is the top 10, which there are more than 10. This is the top 10 best, rarest, old school pieces of candy. The stuff you don't see regularly anymore. the stuff that you grew up on for most of us.
Yeah.
That you just don't see anymore.
Yeah.
And this is my top 10 list of it. Now, you're not going to get a Snickers bar. You're not going to get a Milky Way. Nothing you're really going to go to 7-Eleven and buy. Or Walmart, or wherever you buy your candy. Or Walgreens.
All right.
Or CVS.
Yeah.
This is old school.
Okay.
All right? This is old school. So...
Old school, do they still produce any of this?
I think they do, but you really got to look for it. Does that make sense? You're not going to be online at the register in the supermarket or Walgreens or CVS or anywhere else and see this. Okay? So, okay. Well, 50 Cent to get me going.
Here's our theme song for this top 10.
Yeah, candy shop.
Yeah, it took me a little while.
That's right. I think he was talking about a different kind of candy. However,
That's okay.
I understand.
We'll go with this.
I understand.
We'll go with this.
Yep.
I know, Jay. I got to. Yeah, we are a PG-13 show, so
Yeah, we
so
bumped
potty
it up.
mouth is not needed. Potty
Listen,
mouth.
Listen, but the effect, once in a while, it's about the effect, right?
It's a shocker.
If you do it all the time,
Yeah. Then it's in one ear, out the other.
Correct.
All right. Here we go. Here we go.
now I have a top 10 list.
Going to the candy shop.
Top 10 I have.
Top 10. Top.
But I have 3 alternates.
Okay. We got top 10ish.
Top 10-ish.
Okay.
I have 3 alternates.
All right. Here we go.
This is the very bottom.
All right.
This is number 3
13.
on the alternate.
All right. This is.
If one of the top 10 shows up sick, we
Right.
put it in. Right? This is the third
Yeah.
on the list of alternates. Dots.
Fantastic.
Dots. What are dots? What is it made of? What is it? It
Pure
rips
sugar.
the teeth out of your head.
Ugh.
What are they?
I just
They're
think
supposed to be gumdrops.
Right. And anytime you took a dot out, it would you'd have to peel off half the paper. Right?
Correct.
Yeah.
And the paper would stick to it.
Yeah. Yeah. They didn't have any flavor.
But what are they supposed to be? They're gumdrops. They're just
pure sugar.
just sugar dots.
Just sugar.
Gross.
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 Yeah.
They made the alternate list.
Yeah.
Okay, second,
Yeah.
fireballs.
Oh,
They were like 5 cents.
that far down.
Yeah.
Oh,
for me.
fireballs were fantastic.
Now, I don't know if I just remembered this and made this up as a kid, or
Yeah.
if this is a legend.
Yeah.
So I was the kid that would cut them in half to see what was in there.
Yeah.
There was this little white dot in the middle every time. I don't know if it was just something that chipped off and looked like a white dot.
Yeah.
I felt like if I got rid of that dot, it wasn't hot anymore.
Right.
But it was.
Yeah.
Fireballs.
Fireballs were
Very
great.
dangerous, by the way.
Yeah,
because
fireballs were
you will
great.
choke. They were not small.
Yeah.
You'll choke on that.
Yeah. Yep.
they
Yeah.
were hot.
Fireballs were fantastic.
That was that's
Yeah.
my alternate too.
Yeah.
I
Jay, we're gonna get to it. Jay's throwing out some great ones.
Let's
All
see
right.
how many match up.
All right. We'll see how many match up.
This is my first alternate. Just narrowly missed the top
Right.
10.
All right.
The Astro Pop. You remember what the Astro
No,
Pop
I
is?
don't, yes.
It looks almost like a closed umbrella.
Yeah, I
and
do.
it's got a couple different flavors. It's a
Yeah.
lollipop.
Yep, I do
think
remember.
it's yellow on the top, then red, then green, maybe.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
I do remember that one.
The Astro Pop.
Yeah. So these are way beyond. You go into a penny candy store, and this is way beyond that.
I'm all over the map. You're gonna get some of those. You're gonna get.
All right. So this is
Again.
this is our top 10.
This is rare.
Yeah.
Old school, rare. Right.
Right. Right.
Okay.
Old school candy.
Number 10.
Yeah.
Most of these items, by the way,
Hmm.
can probably be found in the general store or the Cracker Barrel because they have the weirdest stuff in there.
Isn't the Cracker Barrel the weirdest place ever?
I mean, we may a future episode that may come up. We have
Oh
a
my
list coming.
God! We should do a show live from the Cracker Barrel.
I think they would love it.
Oh, when they love it,
Just keep the
they need
biscuits
to.
coming.
Yeah, let's go.
So,
Great biscuits.
all right, we'll crack the top 10 now.
All right, top 10.
Number 10.
Here we go.
You know what these are. You may not know this is the name of it. The Nick N-I-K-L Nip wax bottles.
Oh yeah,
The little wax bottles with
Yes,
the
sure.
pure sugar liquid in them.
that made Jay's list.
Yes.
Were there root beer bottles or something?
They had different kinds.
Yeah, they had different flavors, and then you just chew on the wax
And you-
afterwards.
exactly right.
There's nothing
Exactly right.
good about that as well.
Exactly right. But I remember the rainbow, there was different colors. There was yellow, red, whatever. And
Yeah.
if you had braces, by the way,
Yeah.
you could use that wax.
Yeah,
Because you could.
it would clean it out.
No, if you had sharp edges,
Yeah.
they would give you the orthodontist would give you wax to put on the sharp edge so it would cut the inside of your mouth.
Yeah.
So this candy could always help you too.
Right.
That's why
approved by orthodontists.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Just that pure syrupy sugar. Dump it down.
Another
Shoot
thing.
the bottle.
Let's go.
Number 9.
Yeah.
This I know you like. Candy cigarettes, the
I was
gum
just
version.
thinking.
The gum
just
version.
think you would blow out
And the
smoke.
smoke would come out.
You would blow it out. Yeah.
The gum wasn't bad.
No.
It wasn't actually
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah. I remember that.
So that was my number 9. The
Yeah.
candy cigarettes, but the gum version.
Yeah.
There was a regular candy version that tasted like like formaldehyde. It was gross. They were white. They had a little red tip.
Since
they
when
were
were you drinking formaldehyde?
Listen, you get bored as a kid sometimes. You do what you got to do. All right, number 8.
Yeah.
This one's obscure. I don't know if anybody's going to remember these or know them. Look them up.
Yeah.
Tops, the baseball card company,
Yes.
made these.
Yeah.
They were gum. They were gum, and it came in little juice cartons. Apple juice, orange juice, grape juice, and it was a green for the apple,
Yeah.
purple for the grape. When you poured it out, it looked like little pebbles. Of
Pebbles,
gum.
yes.
And it was a little carton.
Yes.
So look that up.
Right.
It's the Top Gum carton.
Yeah.
And it's just modeled after juices that you would drink.
I remember that.
That's my number 8.
Yeah.
This one, my number 7, used to be at a restaurant that I used to go to when I was a kid called Big Barry's Steakhouse. They used to give these out for free. Okay. Dad's root beer barrels. The company was Dad's, D-A-D,
Yeah.
and they were the little root beer barrel sucking candies.
Yeah.
Dad's root beer
Yeah,
barrels.
every grandmother in
Yes.
America
Well,
had
at Big
them.
Barry's, so this was funny.
Big Barry's.
Big Barry's Steakhouse. The guy was a cowboy. His name was Big Barry. He was 4 feet tall. He was a midget.
No.
Yeah.
So that was the play.
Yeah, that was the commercial, everything. You go there, you'd be there.
Was this a chain of restaurants?
No, there's one in Long Island.
Just one in Long
Big
Island.
Barry's.
Of course it was Long Island.
Oh,
Big
100%.
Barry's a steakhouse.
Midget cowboy. His name was Big,
Big
Barry.
Barry.
His hat was the size of this room. And he had a barrel full of these things when you walked in. So I remember Dad's root beer barrel. Okay? That's number 7.
Big Barry's.
Number 6.
You think Big Barry cares about manhole covers?
I don't know if Big Barry. I think Big Barry had a lot of problems off the field, if you know what I mean? So I don't know what he's got going on right now. So, I mean, I was young, but I wasn't that young.
Yeah.
Number 6. Everyone knows these. Smarties.
Great.
Right?
Yeah, great.
You unwrap it,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
they were sweet yet tart,
Yeah,
right?
they were long. They were thin.
Chalky?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, they were like communion wafers.
Fantastic.
Yeah, flavored communion wafers.
Yeah, right. And then, they serve their purpose, right? Smarties is number 6. Now we get into the...
We're halfway.
Now, 5 on up is always good, right? Always legit. My number 5.
Yeah. What's up,
Mary
Bernie?
Jane's.
Mary Jane's.
Literally will pull the teeth out of your head.
Oh my gosh! Right? What do they have in them? There was like nutty.
It was nutty, and it was almost like honey and peanut butter mixed together with concrete.
Yeah.
Like
right,
the inside,
right?
And the outside
Each
was
7.
The outside was like a hardened version of the shell.
Yeah.
And if you got to the middle, you're like, "There's something in there,"
Yeah.
and then your molar would fall out of your face,
right out
because it was like tar.
I think that was made by dentists because it would pull every filling you had out of your mouth. Yeah.
I would have.
Yeah.
That's
hey Bernie,
my
how you
5.
doing, bud?
Mary Jane's.
Yeah.
It was
Jay
so
got that
small,
one too. Yeah.
I remember the wrapper with the little red stripe, and
Yeah.
yellow.
Yeah. Awful.
Number 4, along the same lines, Bit-O Honey.
Oh man. Those
remember
were actually
Bit-O
good.
Honey?
I like Bit-O
yeah.
Honeys. Yeah, Bit-O Honeys were good.
Same idea, right?
Right? Exactly.
So, that was my 4. Now we get to the top 3. Okay? This, number 3. Number 3 has a legend attached to it that it killed some kids. That it was you mixed it with soda and you would die.
Yeah.
Pop Rocks.
Yeah, Pop Rocks. Yeah,
Right?
little Mikey from
Life.
Yeah, he apparently
Did he
died.
die in a Pop Rocks accident?
I
Was that
think
what
so.
happened?
I think it was a tragedy.
Is that a real thing?
No.
Okay.
No.
So we can make fun
but
of it.
it sounded good.
So we can make fun of it.
Pop Rocks. Hey.
I remember the purple, the pink, or the whatever flavor that is, right? And you just dump them in, and they just bounce all over your mouth.
They were great. Yeah.
Ice Cream Man had those.
Yeah, of course he did.
Right? Now we're at the top 2. My number 2, the Ring Pop.
Yeah. They
Put
still
it
have
on.
it. Still have it. Still
have
out
it.
there.
It's not that obscure, but it's not easy to get either. It won't just be at, like I said,
Because you never finish it, and then it's like my kids would put it on magazines, like on
and you pull the
end
page right out.
tables. Ugh, it was ridiculous.
And last but not least, wearing the belt, Fun Dip. I can't get away from Fun Dip.
So good.
Still don't know what it is.
So
Still don't
good.
know what the stick is made of.
Vanilla. It was
It
a
is-
vanilla
it's edible,
flavor something.
But I don't. The dust combined with that, all you need your own saliva and a hand.
yeah, you know
and
what's
you're good.
great about that? That lasted a long time. Like you could hang out with Fun Dip for at least a half hour.
Which is important when you're a kid because you want that thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
Did anyone come across with anything I didn't bring up? Because I like to hear the other things, obviously, that maybe I didn't think of. Anything out there that didn't come up.
Chiclets, well, that was a good gum.
Yeah.
Bit of honey. Sugar daddies.
Sugar daddies. Again,
Sugar
will rip
daddies.
your teeth out.
Out of your face. Jay had a bunch of, candy necklace. I love candy necklace.
Candy necklace. That's
Candy
a great
necklace.
one. They had the bracelet, too.
Yeah. Candy necklace. And then, you're just sitting there with it in your mouth, right?
Yeah.
The string in your
Yep.
mouth, and you're just constantly just gnawing.
And the bracelet one, if you put it on, and I was the kid that would always pull it, and it would just blow up.
Blow
and
everywhere.
I would get so angry. Yeah.
Yeah. I just, then you knew, then you had that aunt that, like, she had it, but it was a string of cigarettes around her neck.
Yeah.
It
sharp
wasn't
teeth.
candy. Yeah, she just...
A string of cigarettes.
String of cigarettes, just gnawing on them.
Yeah.
That was it. That was top 10-ish.
That's me. Again.
Yeah, no, that was a good one.
It's so funny, too, if you look at the whole list, it's all almost the same kind of candy that there's no chocolate on here at all because those stuck around as popular. Mm-hmm. Like even the lower levels, I call them the chunky, the whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
You can still get all those.
Yeah.
The Mr. Good bar, the Crackle.
They don't go out of
The $10,000 gram bar, the $100,000 gram bar, right?
Yeah.
They never going out.
No, they won't go out anytime soon.
Right.
Zagnuts.
Zagnuts, very good.
Zagnuts.
Yeah, that's very good.
Yeah.
Fifth Avenue.
Yeah.
The Clark bar. Yeah.
All good stuff. Hot tamales. Very good. Hey, yeah, hot tamales. Hot tamales.
They were on my list. I crossed them off. I had to make changes. You got to make cuts.
Right.
You gotta make cuts.
Didn't make the top 10-ish.
You got to make cuts.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it is.
So
we will have another list tomorrow, which I think we should tease it. We'll have another list tomorrow.
All right. What do we got tomorrow?
Tomorrow we're doing top 10 worst fast food / casual dining restaurants.
I love this one. Yeah.
I have quite a list.
Yeah. The worst or the best?
No. Worst.
The
Top
worst
10
top 10.
Now I'm going. Here's my criteria: quality of food.
Yeah.
Taste is a weird thing because at certain times in certain states of being, things could taste good.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Taste is a gray area.
This is prior to 11 o'clock at night.
Correct.
This is dinner time.
This is like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Worst
Till
possible.
5 o'clock am I going there?
Quick service.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Boston baked beans are another candy. Yeah.
they were on my list too. Lemonheads.
Lemonheads. Yeah.
Am I? So I'm going with cleanliness.
Yep.
I'm going with service. I'm going with clientele. I'm going with everything that would make it the worst. That's where I am.
I love it.
It's done already. The list is done. Mm-hmm. So
Perfect.
Tomorrow, folks.
Tomorrow we'll be back. We'll be back with another show. We're going to bang out 3 this week. It is a summertime. So we're feeling good. This is the first show of SportsBiz Radio.
Yep.
Yep.
We may do 10 to 15 seconds of actual sports talk tomorrow.
Well, today we did okay.
Well, we mentioned Mo Rivera.
Yeah, we did.
we can mention him again tomorrow. There's just more important things right now.
Yeah, it is.
Right?
All right. 5:30, bottom of the hour. Drive home safe, everybody.
Keep grinding it out.
Yep. And rambling on.
That's it.
See you tomorrow.
Come on back. How many live do we have? Set?
Thanks, boys.